Have you ever thought of fear as being a transformative journey that can redefine your path to healing? Well, it's time to break free from the confines of comfort and wrap your arms around the power of fear. This is where we're going to explore the impact that fear can have on your personal growth and reveal how embracing it can lead you to discover unparalleled success in your healing journey. We all experience fear, sometimes a little, or at other times a lot, and it often helps us stay safe. Fear of running a red light or jumping off that cliff is a natural protective mechanism. It's when fear gets out of control, in other words, it becomes a thread through our entire being, that we find ourselves a slave to our own thoughts and emotions. But the power of fear is a double-edged sword, as it can empower us to move forward, or it can cut us into pieces. Not literally, of course, but emotionally. For instance, when we're afraid of making a move in our lives, whether that's getting a promotion, moving to a new city or country, entering into a relationship, or expanding your business, fear holds us back. We become afraid of taking risks in our own lives, and fear becomes damaging. And every one of us has experienced this paralyzing fear at some time in their life that stops us from making decisions that would change our lives. It's just a question of how much control do you have over your emotions, and how much control are you giving to fear? We all have a program that runs through our subconscious and colors the decisions we make in our lives. This program is a set of values and beliefs that we've taken on board from a very young age. However, because we don't know what this program is made up of most times, then we aren't even aware of the damage it can cause in our lives. So the best thing to do with this program that's going on is to embrace it. I know this may sound strange, because with fear, our first impulse is to push it away. But by embracing it, the fear begins to work for us and not against us. And here's how we do this. Firstly, we embrace the fear by putting our arms around it. Fear is often seen as a barrier to success, but in reality, it holds the potential to transform our lives for the better. When you step outside your comfort zone and acknowledge your fears, you tap into deep strength and resilience that you never knew existed. Fear is actually a catalyst for your growth, for it's the discomfort that guides you to unlocking your true healing potential. Secondly, become guided by your own fear. As you navigate the uncharted territories of fear, let resilience be your guiding force. In the face of fear, resilience becomes your most steadfast companion. Your mind wants to give up on this silly notion or idea, whatever it is, that's moving you into the unknown. But it's the unwavering belief in yourself and your abilities that will help you overcome obstacles and setbacks. With resilience as your ally, you'll adjust and persist in the face of adversity, because it's only when you give up that fear gains power over your life. So it's your resilience that will carry you forward on your journey towards your own inner healing. Thirdly, active choices mean taking bold steps. With fear, it's time to take bold steps with your own fear, because you hold the power to shape your own destiny. So instead of allowing fear to hold you back, take bold but decisive action. But before you do this, make peace with the fearful situation in your own mind. Instead of making decisions when you're feeling fear, step out of the shadows of doubt and into the light of possibility towards love. Look for opportunities that light you up, so that you can seize each moment and use the joy and inspiration you feel as a motivator for change. It's through your active choices that you'll navigate beyond your comfort zone towards your own healing. And lastly, embracing fear to unlock your inner healer. So imagine yourself standing on the edge of your comfort zone, peering into the vast, very dark unknown. You carry within you a burning desire to make a difference, to heal and uplift others. Yet, fear grips your heart, whispering doubts and insecurities of not knowing whether it will work out, or if you're the one to lead, or what others will think about your choices. But in a moment of seeking and finding inner peace, a space of light and courage, you take that first step forward into the unknown. And with every subsequent step, fear loses its hold, and fear becomes your ally as you uncover new inner strengths. The challenges you encounter become obvious as opportunities for growth, and the fear that once held you back now propels you forward. So this is towards your true healing potential. In moving beyond your comfort zone, you expand it, and the fear becomes your strength, helping you unearth the hidden healer within, so that you can follow your calling on a transformative journey towards your own inner healing. Remember that fear is not your enemy. It's not a warning or a stop sign, but rather a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. When you put your arms around it, you discover the key to unlocking your own healing within. So let resilience guide you, make active choices towards your own intentions, and trust in your own inner guidance and innate abilities. Your path may be uncertain. Most of us do have uncertain paths, but it's through recognizing the hold that fear has over you that you can let go of the resistance and embrace the power of fear to emerge stronger and more empowered than ever before. It just takes practice. Thanks for joining me. I'm Gayle Maree from 6 Dimensions of Healing.